Long-term objective. New objective first. It's the new owners. It's the new chat. It's the new owners. I don't know what you think. New owners, Jack. Yeah, we'll talk about it in a moment. I'm doing a dramatic exit here. It's the new season. Is anyone else nervous? Here's the headline news. Workspace Racing has been bought out. That's right. Porsche looked at their team and said, we're shit. Let's just sell our team and bandwagon. The WTS name remains, but Porsche are now partnered with us. We've got a new livery, which Porsche had all the creative direction on. I was allowed to colour it in. That's what they allowed me to do here. You'll notice down here, who did Porsche sell their team slot to, Jack, I hear you ask? Lamborghini. Lamborghini are in Formula One this year, and to mark the occasion, today's opening race of the year is at Monza. Italy will play host to the season opener as Lamborghini come in. I'm a bit concerned, chat, that my season objective is listed as 7th. Does that mean my car's really bad? We won the championship. I did very little research. Also, can you see something different on the wheels? Can you see something on the wheels? Is this a... Yeah, that's right. Pirelli have left F1. Pirelli have packed up their bags, and Yokohama have come in as a new tyre supplier for this year. So not only is Lamborghini new, we've also got a new team and new tyres. So all the teams will be using these new Yokohama tyres. Pirelli have gone. They're still sponsoring our team. They're desperate to hold on to a little bit of relevance. Did I miss the sprint vote? No, you didn't. I tweeted it out earlier, chat. Sprint races are gone. Formula One have decided after 5 years of sprints, it's not working. The experiments failed. There will be no sprint races this year, and it will be a 20-race calendar. Now, if you're wondering, Jack, what tracks have been removed for the year? You know, pretty good question. Miami, Zandvoort, China, Bahrain. They are the 4 tracks making way this year as part of it, and a part of the new calendar. Driver moves expected. Where do we start? Do we go from right to left? We're on the far left. We are the number 1 team this year. We get the best pit box position. That's going to be good. Okay, chat, are you ready for Are you ready for window number 1? Buckle up, buckaroos. Oh, I'm nervous. Our first driver lineup for the 2027 season is going to be Williams with Lance Stroll. And is Mick. Okay, we're calm. Now, you might also notice it's not just Williams, it's Williams BMW this year. BMW return partnering up with Williams for the new season. Papa Stroll's come in. He's sold up Aston Martin in this universe. BMW have come in. Look at that livery. Look at that livery. Mick retains his seat with Stroll. Oh, gosh, that's kind of wild. Right, are we ready for Alpine? Now, Alpine and Williams last year did not score points. I don't want to say they're bad, but the expected rating to join their team is 166. My rating's 850 out of 1,000. They're not good. Someone has written in the chat, R.I.P. Bortoletto. Totally forgot he was in their other seat this year. Okay, are we ready? Alpine. Kevin! Okay, Kevin's still here. That's good. Who's with him? Who is with him at Alpine? Albon? Please, Albon. It's a helmeted man. It could be Bortoletto. It could be the Stig. Also, thoughts on the new Alpine livery? They've ditched the pink. Okay, chat. Are we ready to find out who it is? Oh, Pepe Marti. Okay. I don't think he's that highly rated. I could be wrong. Is he this year's Bortoletto? Pepe hands in the chat. The Pepe the Frog memes are going to be off the chain this year, aren't they? I am whelmed. I think I feel the same, Chris, if I'm honest. Audi. Sergio Perez retains his seat. Alongside him at Audi is going to be... Is it still going to be Hulkenberg? It's Albon! Come on! Let's go! Last year in F1 Manager, I booted out Albon and he never got to come back into the sport. He's back. He's back. I'm sorry. I feel bad that we used him for 1 year, then tossed him to the side. He's here. It's a Red Bull Reject reunion. Let's try saying that 3 times quickly. Oh, my word. Now, we know on paper Audi had a good car last year. Wonder how much research they did for the coming year. Okay, chat. Haas is up next. No. I'm not having that. Where's Teo? Why is Logan Sargent at Haas? With a masked singer. Logie Bear's back. I thought that just as they were starting to look good. Now, Maloney was their driver last year with Teo. As a helmeted driver, it's probably going to be one of the two. I think Teo was slot 1. Okay, Maloney is still at the team. Zane is bringing the pain. I can't believe Logan... What is his rating in game? Like 75? Okay, chat. Ferrari. I don't think Ferrari will have changed their drivers. Because let's be honest, Leclerc and Norris was their lineup last year. I wouldn't change it personally. Imagine if it's Felicity. It can't be Felicity. Okay, it's not Felicity. That's a bit of a relief. I mean, they've got to be better this year, haven't they? They have got to be better this year. Right, Merck's up next. Now, we saw Bottas was awful for Mercedes last year. Who's at them this year? Okay, it's Russell. Do the pose. I'm not centered correctly. I will say, this livery with the Yokohama tyres, fire. Yuki. Right, Yuki Tsunoda's been a menace. If Merck are good, that could be a problem this year. So Yuki has left Lamborghini, formerly Porsche, formerly RB. That's a good lineup. Yuki's scary. So Lambo have definitely got rid of Yuki. Now, we already know there's got to be at least one driver change here at Aston Martin because Hamilton's retiring. Bottas is missing. Hulkenberg's missing. We already know that Hamilton's retired, so there's room for a bit of moving. Although Albon and Stroll have come back this year, haven't they? Right. Is that... Oh, it's Teo. Teo, I kind of love that because he was in a crap car at Haas and now he's at Aston. Is Lawson still here? Because Lawson... I don't want to say he was bad. He was bad. Okay, they've got matching hats. That's cute, isn't it? That is quite cute. Pacher's back. I mean, I didn't think he'd be gone after last year. That would have been kind of shocking. Lawson and Pacher. Yeah, they have got a new livery this year. And just to confirm, yeah, Pacher and Lawson together. RB. They became Porsche. Porsche have bought WTS Racing and sold their previous slot. Who is at Lamborghini? Also, are you ready for the livery reveal here, chat? Are you ready for the livery reveal? This is fire. This is so good. Little Onion made this. You can go sub on his Patreon. I believe the Lamborghini download will be available very soon. Are you ready? Lamborghini into F1. Oh, the green. The green. It's based on their wet livery. I mean, you're not going to miss it, are you? You're not going to miss it. Who's their drivers? Who's their drivers? Could it be Hadjar? Felicity? Vettel? Behrman? Who's behind the mask? Shall we find out? I think it looks fire, chat. Okay, you ready? Kushmini. Kushmini. Do they want to win races or are they just memeing? Kushmini is that... you know... I can't... He did win F2 in this universe, to be fair. He is the F2 champion. But even so, I'm whelmed. Right, chat, are we ready for RB? Verstappen and Sainz was their lineup last year. One of their drivers, Jake, because that is a helmeted driver. Is it Sainz or Max or neither in the other seat? Max is gone. Wait, has Max replaced Alonso? Does that mean Max has replaced Alonso? If Max and Piastri are their drivers, I'm never winning it this year. I mean, the white RB's nice, isn't it? The white car looks sick. Who is their driver, I realise? I don't know who their other driver is. Oh, it's our old affiliate, Ollie Behrman, who he's sold to RB. So they've actually promoted him, which is good. Because that was in the latest update. The affiliate should now get promoted more. Behrman will be on the grid. That's fun. I kind of like that. I'm not sure Ferrari fans are going to agree. Who else is missing? I feel like only, unless Max has retired or has just been left as a free agent, he has to be here, right? He has to be here. Okay. We have McLaren rocking a new livery this year, by the way. With a Monster Energy sponsor kind of on the car. A little bit of a green accent everywhere. They've got Max. They've got Max. They have got Max Verstappen and Piastri at the fastest car. That's a problem. Obviously, Alonso was in that seat last year. He must have retired. Hulkenberg's retired, I assume. Hamilton's not got a drive either. Well, I'm not moving this year. I want to try and retain our crown. I did so little research this year, chat. It's going to be hard. Am I going to get sacked? Like, genuine question. I don't think I can win it this year. I didn't do any research last year to win it the year just gone. I know sometimes the board expectation changes when the season starts. Let's hope that happens. I think we go Mercedes again. Mercedes was good last year. We'll confirm that. Also, first or above. Oh, chat, I'm getting fired. This is going to be so hard. Now, in retrospect, should I have researched instead of winning the championship? It's going to be fun this year. Wait, did I definitely get rid of all the sprint rates? Should we check the calendar? Chat, you heard me read out the calendar, right? So Monza, Spielberg, Baku, Melbourne, Qatar, Jeddah, Yas Marina, Montreal. I think this is all right. I think this is all correct now. I'm pleased to report. I can actually see it on my second screen here. I'm not just ignoring. And nothing is coming up as a sprint race. Right, we're good. We're good. Well, the back half of the calendar matter if you get sacked. I mean, it is you know what? It's quite a reasonable question, isn't it? Did I say Imola first race? I meant Monza. Chat, can you guess why we're doing Monza first race? I'm going to claim it's because Lamborghini, you know, they're making their debut back in F1. Lamborghini was founded in northern Italy as well. It might also be because it's the shortest race of the year and we've got sprint quali in 2.5 hours. Lamborghini HQ's closest to Imola. Shh, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Sponsors. I'm tempted to go with Pepsi. I think the money up front is probably way better. Race day will probably stack later, but it's like 1.4 million difference. And for this one, I'd have to achieve all the race day goals, which seems very, very unlikely. Do I stack it with race day stuff after that? I mean, our car's ranking is absolutely cack right now. So I'm going to assume that, like last year, the objectives are fairly low. And then, is it just more money up front? 9 million up front? Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, these ones aren't even worth that much. I hate the engagement sponsors, chat. I do hate the engagement sponsor stuff. I'd rather have race day or up front. So I guess we'll just take it up front. 7.4. I mean, that's pretty good. I don't think we had that much money last year. I've got to win the championship this year with a car that, let's be honest, is not good. I think my plan, chat, because I have now got 45 million. I think my plan has to be to intense design. We can do 4 parts now, can't we? But I'm going to get less wind tunnel time. Bribe everyone. Maybe that should be the strategy I go with. I'm going to go... Oh, gosh, there's barely any time to split here, is there? It's going to be 14 on each. I think I'm just going to develop 4 parts intensely. Money should be fine. And because I'm going to use these as kind of stopgap parts, I can lower the weight on them quite a lot. Do I need pace or cooling, chat? I feel like I need race performance right now. I mean, we raise through the rankings fairly quick like this, so maybe it's fine. So I think my plan is develop 4 parts of intense development, right? And I think it has to be the ones which help with kind of just the stuff we're crap at, like top speed. Do I just max out high-speed cornering? Thing is, these rankings shoot up, right? You've got to bear in mind, these are the rankings versus other people's cars now. Everyone else has the 70 days to develop their parts too. Now, the reason I'm going to go intense for this stuff is because, obviously, if I then develop the same part again, I get really good benefits. You get some extra expertise. So if you develop the same part over and over with intense development, that's a good idea. But also, I'm going to put the durability really low on this set because my ideal situation is I develop 4 parts intensely now, put them on for the first few races of the year, and then in the second ATR period, the exact same 4 parts come in with another step upgrade. And so the lower durability of the earlier designs doesn't matter as much. Was it Monza and Baku, 2 of the first races? So high speed is going to be really important there. Jeddah as well is early, and I feel like Melbourne isn't exactly a slow track, is it? Like, what is our best parts? I mean, our powertrain's good. That's our engine. Our chassis is the best thing. Don't know why I'm developing more chassis, but develop more chassis. Front wing. Okay, I'm beginning to see that might be a problem. Rear wing. Side pods. Oh my. Okay, we are developing a new. Are we developing? No, I've done underfloor. I'm developing the stuff that I'm already good at. It's too late now. I'm committed to it. Right, side pod Andes are shaking. They're quivering. I mean, is it the worst idea to just invest more into your strengths? I'd argue that's quite smart. Screw the cooling. The cooling does not... Last year, we were the team of the cooling. It actually kind of worked quite well. But you know what? I'm spending big bucks. £3 million pounds a part. Last year we finished, by the way, 700 grand under the cost cap. I think for the last part, rear wing chat. And I think that purely because a rear wing could be quite useful to build like a low downforce setup, considering we're going to be at Monza and Baku early on. Sorry, why is it so much more to design a rear wing? Apparently rear wings are expensive. The good thing is we invested in our facilities last year, so they're kind of being sorted out. I mentioned earlier, by the way, didn't I, that I was refurbishing some stuff, just so you can see the stuff I mentioned earlier. We've got those bins being refurbished. Our design centre is actually set to be upgraded. Right, Randeep, that's the plan. Get him in the gym for the next 70 days. Oh, extend deadline, what do you mean? Unfortunately, it'll take longer to get the chassis developed than planned. Pay overtime. Chassis take a while to manufacture, but that's not that much of a delay. Whereas you can't see the delay chat. It's 1 week. Do I really want to pay? I mean, it's 175,000. You know what? Pay that. Just pay that. It's nothing worth squinting at, is it? Okay, chat, are we ready? Oh, car report. So this was our car last year. This is our car this year. Is it just me or is it the exact same numbers side by side as the game bugged out? I feel like I really should be looking at Jared's work more closely, shouldn't I? I feel like he could have proofread this and realised it's the exact same. That is a bug. I can tell you now, because we are definitely going to be downgraded a bit. Hi chat, how we doing? How are we? Welcome back to the stream, everybody! It's an F2 headset. Really, I should get it on a hotkey to switch in our chat so I can give messages to my driver by pressing a button. It sounds like you're sitting in an F1 car. Maybe I should have it, chat, so there's a hotkey that just changes the microphone. There's driver updates. Abby Pulling is in F3. I mean, we have 2 affiliates, right? We have Stanek and Isabel. And I have to assume they're both still going to be in F1. Okay, F2 rather. Stanek, 77 rated. So these are the F2 drivers, chat. 17 debutantes. 17! That feels very high. Colapinto is 71 rated. There's a lot of buzz around Isabel Gonzalez. Come on! We love buzz. Felicity, scum. Solov, scum. Former drivers, both have betrayed me. They look the same. They both look like reptiles. I can say that. I was going to say I can say that because they're not real. Solov is a real person. I'm calling him a snake person. Make of that what you will. She's 80 rated. She's 80 rated. Why has she not found a drive? I hear you ask. I'll tell you why. She's not found a drive. She's got a buyout of 108 million. Okay, chat, are you ready for the driver lineups this year? So the big standing point is Verstappen. A 0-year contract. I love this game. I feel like that's been a bug for a while. Yeah, Kimi is still on 4 million, by the way. That's 43 million for Max Verstappen. Okay, chat. Here's the driver line. So WTS Porsche. We have been rebranded Porsche for this year. For people coming in late, you might remember Porsche last year was formerly RB. Porsche sold their slot in F1 to Lamborghini, then bought the title right to WTS Racing. So Antonelli and O'Ward, Piastri, Verstappen. I'll tell you what, Kushmini's rating is 80 rated. And Behrman's 80 rated too. I'll hold my hands up and say I apologise. I did not know Kushmini's game. I didn't realise he was that good in game. Teo, by the way, 85 rated. 85 rated Teo per share. Lawson only 81. Yuki and Russell, good lineup for Mercedes. Logan, he's 80 rated. I swear he was like 77 rated before. Like some drivers like Pato seem to improve and some like Mick just get worse. The driver development save game to save game does seem very different. Also, Zane Maloney 82 rated. This is a strong grid. I think it might be about to be ruined. Okay, you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And then Williams, BMW, Stroll and Mick. So Marty and Mick are the worst two drivers at 75 rated. So Gasly's not got a drive. Ocon's not got a drive. Zhou hasn't had a drive for a few years. Bottas is struggling. Bortoletto is now a free agent. He actually didn't improve in the entirety of last year, I don't think. Owassa's up to 79 rated. I'll tell you what I kind of want to look at. Is there any good young drivers? Because I've only got one affiliate right now. Oh, God. Okay. And that Antonelli bloke's good, isn't he? Oh, regens. Verlee Irvine. It sounds like a great name. Scouter. Tell me more about Verleen. Is it Eddie Irvine's daughter? It could be. Is that the law chat we're making up? I'm pretty sure she's a regen. But we can make up a backstory to things. Deepak Riaz. That's a fun name. We're scouting Deepak. I'm not going back to her. I'm just seeing how she's going. It's like if you break up with someone and go on their Facebook page, just to see how they're doing in life. That's me scouting Felicity right now. Don't read into it. I should just block a chat. I should just block Felicity, but here we are. The helipad's been refurbished. The memorabilia room's been refurbished. We've actually got 30 million in the bank. Like, money's not really been an issue here, has it, since the first year? Also, design center's been upgraded. That means I now have more engineers. Can I assign some of these engineers, chat, to the design projects currently ongoing, or does it not let me do that? Oh, I can. Well, that's fun. The rear wing was the one that was going to take longest, so we'll just put all the spare blokes on that. Okay, scout reports are in. Verleen! Free agent, 18, corner and braking, not good. They're two of the most important attributes in the games. That bodes well. Dev rate is high. Only high. Not very high. But she does have 70 defending. And she's probably, I'm going to assume, be fairly cheap just to bring in. Since she's a free agent. Look, we already have some good affiliates. I just want to hire some freebies. It's like Football Manager instincts are kicking in. Verleen Irvine is in. Is Deepak Riaz any good? Development rate max. Sign him up! Up the Deepak! He's got max development rate, chat. He has the highest development rate in the game. Get him in. Deepak. He needs to improve his braking and accuracy and smoothness and defending. Basically everything. I feel like braking is very, very important. So anything that does three of the four things I said need to be better. No. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to alternate between pace short runs and race strategy because that covers off his weaknesses. We'll start with pace short runs. Oh, okay. The design center have produced the first part, chat. I'm going to make 3 of it. Now, it's worth noting that because we're running a shorter race schedule this year, the start of the race is actually a little bit later, I think, than it normally is. With the kind of database editor chat I use to swap out the races. When it actually comes to which races happen on which weekends, when you lower the number of races, it's completely random. Basically, the game has 24 weekends per year assigned as, hey, you can do races these weekends. So when you have 20 races, the game randomly picks which ones are the 4 weekends that are left free. Have a sneaking suspicion that for us, the season is just starting a little bit later. But yeah, we'll get all these new parts made. Like I said earlier, I'm making these all with low durability and developing them intensely, purely because I want to manufacture them all, use them for a few races, and then do a second set of upgrades for all 4 parts. Because we did intense development the first time around, we get bigger gains for subsequent development. of the same parks. Oh, Randy! Come on! The new ATR period starts before the first race of the year. With the random weekends that were chosen, this is a late start to the calendar. Right. New parts are installed on the car. The factory and design center I kind of need to be good. But then I don't want to affect any of this other stuff. It's all bad stuff. I guess we'll do the staff activity. Bloody hell. I'll tell you what, Dipak is the man. Dipak is the boy. That is 2 braking, 2 adaptability, 1 accuracy. In a weekend with no races. Post-Bahrain testing results. Not racing at Bahrain this year, chap, but we do go to Bahrain. Okay, we got some upgrades in. They look promising. Ignore the low-speed cornering and the cooling stuff.